The dungeon begins with the players coming across a forest clearing in the Riverlands. Here lies the ruins of an old forge, where nothing but its old furnace still standing, and a small hunting cabin having been built on its ruined stonework. The very first things the players would notice is the small little 20 by 20 hunting cabin, its furnace standing behind it, the tiny little outhouse, and the stone foundation in the midst of tall grass right next to the hunting cabin. And it's a scene of chaos where dead horses and a destroyed carriage are amongst the first things the players see, as well as wailing and screaming of very feral and deranged nature emanating from within the hunting cabin. Should the players investigate the dead horses and the carriage, they would find that the horses have been stabbed to death with spears, and in a very brutal and savage fashion, not in any kind of efficient or finesse kind of way. It's a very brutal scene, all about rage and animalistic ferocity. Should they investigate the old furnace, they would discover that it's been used around 2 weeks ago, maybe a little earlier, and they would find incinerated human remains from inside for at least 4 dead adult bodies worth. If they investigate the stone foundation next to the cabin, they would discover among the tall grass and the loose stones hidden air vents that lead below underground to a hidden basement level. And if they are good enough in their investigations, they would also discover that underneath the 2 barrels collecting rainwater, there's also pipework leading down as well to a room where you would pour the collected rainwater. And if the players try dropping something or somehow looking into these vents and pipework, they would discover stone flooring on the air vents and a kind of water basin of some sort underneath the water pipes, where you would pour water into another container for water in the floors below. Besides that, the outhouse is emanating a horrid stench of kind of acidic and kind of sulfurous nature, as well as of rotting flesh. And the door to the outhouse is open, so it's almost inviting people to investigate. And from the hunting cabin, the door is also open. There's a smokestack or chimney next to it, and from inside you can hear bestial and maniacal wails and cries of pain or madness. And this front yard is the first level of the dungeon.